Hi there, my name is Lindsay Walker and I'm the Experiential Learning Coordinator at Glendale Community College in Career Services.
And my name is Dakota Weber, and I'm the Event and Social Media Coordinator here at GCC and Career Services.
During this video, we're going to talk to you about internships as a BHS 190 student. So you're enrolled in the class and you're probably wondering, where do I start? Well, we're going to show you. Let's get the ball rolling. First off, what's an internship? Well, an internship is the opportunity to gain career experience while you're still enrolled in school. So you're going to get that hands-on experience combining your classroom knowledge into a real-world setting.
So why are internships so important anyway? Well, the first thing is it's a time to network and make connections with professionals in the real world. It's the ability to gain real world experience while you're still a student. It's the opportunity to make informed decisions about job compatibility. It allows you to build your resume. And finally, it allows you to develop critical skills for the workforce. Okay, so how do I get started? Well, the first step is to create a Maricopa CareerLink account. Let's watch a short video about how to create a Maricopa CareerLink account.
Hello, and welcome to our short video on how to sign up for Maricopa CareerLink. Maricopa CareerLink is our online career management tool with lots of great programs that you can utilize as a student and even after you've graduated. So to start, you'll go to mymaricopa.edu, and then you go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and you'll see Maricopa CareerLink. So go ahead and click on that and it'll launch a new tab. So you'll see this. You can go ahead and bookmark this page because this is where you'll go to sign in. But to sign up, go over here and click on the sign up button. Once you've done that, go ahead and fill out all of this information. Some of this can be tentative. You don't have to necessarily know what degree level you are or when you expect to graduate or your class level. Just kind of put in whatever you think is best representative of where you're at right now. If you don't know your student ID, you can put in your MEID and we'll change it to your student ID later. Go ahead and click I'm not a robot and submit. Once you submit, then you'll get an email. Make sure that you go to the email that you registered with and signed up with. And once you see that email, then go ahead and click on it and click the link that lets you set up your password. This will allow you to set up your password in Maricopa CareerLink, and then you can go ahead and use that as your login. So once you get that email and you set up your password, go ahead and come to our next video to see how to utilize the experiential learning application.
All right, so you've got a Maricopa CareerLink account and you're ready for the semester to start. And before you actually start classes, some good things to think about and to work on is to create a resume, or if you already have a copy of your resume, to get it updated and have it reviewed. We actually have someone right here in Career Services that can help you with that. Also, having a cover letter, even just a template ready to go for your applications is a really good idea. And of course, starting the search for your internships is always a great idea. And just make sure you talk with me as well. We can help you through each of these steps that we're going through today.
So once the semester starts, you should apply to internships. Apply to at minimum 2 to 3 sites. If you apply to 2 to 3, you're more guaranteed to get an internship during that semester, and you won't have to retake BHS 190. Make sure to follow application instructions for each organization. This is different based on each organization. And so that might be a fingerprint clearance card, a background check, or any other application materials. Again, have your resume and cover letter ready for application. And lastly, schedule a mock interview to prepare for your real interview.
So just as the last video said, you're going to want to fill out the experiential learning application. We're going to watch a short video that will take you through the steps. And the reason why we ask you as a student to fill this out is because it's going to allow you access to search for internships. And once you do get an internship, this is where you'll track your hours and fill out an application. I'm sorry, evaluation.
Hello, this is our short video on how to utilize the Experiential Learning tab in Maricopa CareerLink. So go ahead and sign into your Maricopa CareerLink. Next, you'll want to make sure that you have this experiential learning tab. If you do not have this experiential learning tab, then you need to contact your faculty member, instructor, or the internship coordinator in your career services. So go ahead and click on that experiential learning tab, and you're going to see this application pop up. You must do this application in order to utilize any of the features in experiential learning. If you're doing this for a course, then go ahead and fill this out to the best of your ability, and the internship coordinator already has the list of names and the courses, and they will go ahead and approve your experiential learning application as they come in. If you're not doing this for course credit, do the same thing, but just note that it may take a day or two for the internship coordinator to get to approving your application. So you're going to go ahead and fill this out. If you don't know your student ID number, then go ahead and put in your MEID number, and we'll change it later. Just take a best guess on your cumulative GPA. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. If you're not doing this for course credit, just note that you do have to have a 2.5 GPA or higher for most internships. Total credit hours completed. Go ahead and just kind of take a guess on that. Are you receiving financial aid? We ask this question because if you do qualify for federal work study, we're able to pay you for unpaid internships. So that's why we ask that question. It indicates that we know that you are approved for financial aid, and that means that you are most likely able to utilize federal work study and will be able to pay you for your unpaid internship. Are you an international student? We ask that because there's certain paperwork we need to fill out if you are an international student. At which campus? You'll go ahead and click Glendale Community College. For a type of experiential learning employment, you're going to click on internships. And then you go ahead and click on which semesters you'd like to utilize experiential learning, the areas that you're interested in doing your internships in, whether or not you're currently employed. This only asks because we want to make sure that we can help you utilize your time appropriately. Now, note, all of this information is only going to be seen by the internship coordinator. No one else has access to this information. It is all confidential. So you'll go ahead and read this disclaimer, and then you'll put your initials, and then you'll click Submit Application. Once you've done that, it'll bring you up to a page to let you know that you've sent in your application. And then, like I said, if you're doing this for course credit, there is a list of names, and the internship coordinator will go through every day and approve those. If you're not doing this for course credit, don't worry, the internship coordinator will get to this. But that's as easy as that. That's all the application is. So make sure that you're checking in on Maricopa CareerLink every day. Once that's been approved, once you click on your experiential learning, you'll get a page that'll allow you to click the button called Add New. And that means that your application has been approved and you're ready to use experiential learning. Well, go ahead and fill out that application. And once you've done that and you've been approved, come to our next video to see how to do the placement form.
Okay, so to land your internship, you need to keep track of all of your applications. Know who you applied with, what positions, and when you applied. This is important because if you get an interview with a company, you want to know exactly what you're applying to. Next is the follow-up with employers if you have not heard from them after a week. So you could do this yourself, or you could also reach out to us and Career Services and we can reach out. Lastly, you need to sign some required paperwork. There's 3 forms. 2 are required, 1 is optional. The first one is the risk and liability form. That is just letting us know that you understand that you are going off campus to complete an internship and that there are risks and liabilities that may come with that. The second is a code of conduct, and that's a form that you will sign to let us know that you understand that you will be held to all of the code of conduct that's in your student handbook. And then finally, the optional form is the performance release form. It is optional, but we highly recommend it because it allows us to share any pictures or videos or any quotes that you have from your internship. We'll share it on our social media as well as the Gaucho TV once we're back on campus. Okay, so this form is going to, or this video is going to go through how to fill out the placement form on Maricopa CareerLink. This is once you've landed your internship, and this allows us to, or this lets us know in Career Services which place and which organization you're doing your internship with and how long.
Hello, this is our short video on how to utilize the Experiential Learning tab and complete your placement form. So go ahead and sign into your Maricopa Career Link. Once you click the Experiential Learning tab, and your page looks a little bit like this, that means that your application has been approved and it's now time to fill out that placement form. This just lets the faculty member and the internship coordinator know where you've decided to do your internship. So you go ahead and click Add New. And this is what the placement form will look like. So we'll click on Internships. So you'll probably always go in a new employer and just type in who you're working for. Job, you probably don't have any job titles in, so you can go ahead and put your job title in here. Subject, this will be the class that you're in. The section number, the class number, and the amount of credits that you're taking it for. You do your work term, so you're going to probably do spring or fall 2020, so that'll be an option once fall 2020 comes up. Experiential learning type, you're doing an internship. And these start dates and end dates can be completely tentative. So let's say we started today and we're ending in October. Enroll date, don't worry about filling that part out. Compensation, just let us know what you're receiving. Hours per week, we recommend anything between 10 to 20 hours to get your 80 hours in. Make sure to fill out your supervisor's name, your supervisor's department if you know, and your supervisor's title. Then you'll let us know how you obtain this, whether that be through our office and career services or if you found it on your own. Then you'll just write a brief job description of what you'll be doing. And then you'll give us just a brief work schedule, just kind of the days that you're expecting to be there. So maybe you're expecting to be there Monday through Friday from 10 to 1. This just lets us know that you're going to be there. And if you're not there and something happens, then we kind of know where you were going to be. So to do this, this is the competencies that you'd like to grow on. So maybe you want to learn how to do resource management, computer skills, and oral communication skills. Just pick a couple that you want to work on. So learning objectives. These learning objectives are very important. They're the goals that you want to attain. So for a learning objective, it needs to be what you want to learn or do. So say I want to learn how to take client notes. So how are you going to learn it and what resources will you use? Well, I'm going to job shadow and walk with the behavioral tech that day during my internship, and I'm going to observe how they do notes, and then I'm going to do that myself, and then you'll show how you learned it. Another great way to fill out these learning objectives is to go to the NACE competencies. Just click on that first link. And you can go off of these competencies. So critical thinking, oral and written communication, teamwork, IT, leadership, professionalism, work ethic, career management. And these are just really great competencies to work off of for your goals. So you'll click add learning objective. You need to create at least 3 learning objectives and make sure that they are measurable and attainable goals. And so you want to make sure that you know how to measure how you completed those goals. Then you'll just do your student signature. Forgot I gotta put something in here. So you'll do your student signature, just ignore attachments, and then your supervisor's email. And then you'll click submit. Well, sorry, I need to do 3 of those. Like I said, you have to do 3. So you'll click submit, but then it'll bring you back up to your page and it'll say that it's pending. So then once it's been approved by the internship coordinator, then you'll have full access to the next step. So once you've completed all that, come to our next video to see how to track your hours.
So these videos are really helpful. They walk you step by step through Maricopa CareerLink. And as you heard the dates for 2020, you're actually going to want to do that for your current session. So if it's spring 2021 or fall 2021, just make sure it's appropriate for your class. All right, so let's imagine that you've got your internship, you're ready to go. Here's some things that you want to keep track of and really be mindful of while you're doing your internship. First of all, be on time and commit to your planned schedule. You really want to represent yourself and GCC to the best of your ability, and so punctuality plays into that. Also, track your hours. In the last video, it talked to you a little bit about your placement form. And so just going back into your MCL account, you're going to be able to track your hours. And you also are going to track your hours in Canvas. So just keep track of that. And thirdly, make sure you complete Dr. Aubrey's assignments in Canvas. I know it can be a little confusing to be using multiple platforms and all the different websites you have to know. But first and foremost, you are a student in Dr. Aubrey's class, and Career Services is just coming alongside you to supplement and help guide you and connect you to internships. So make sure you don't overlook your coursework in Canvas.
Okay, so what can Career Services do for you? Well, we can help you in several ways. We can help you with your resume and cover letter. We can review those, we can give you suggestions and make sure that it's perfect by the time you're ready to apply. We can also help you search for internships. We cannot actually help you, we can't give you an internship. We can only help you search for internships and give you the tools necessary to get those internships, but we can't give you an internship. So you do have to do all the necessary steps to get the internship. Then we can help you with mock interviews. We can help you with networking with professionals. And we can answer any questions you may have about experiential learning or the job field.
I also wanted to mention, as far as what Career Services can do for you, at the end of this presentation, we are going to share with you some of our social media accounts that we would love for you to follow, because a lot of what we do, we share information through those outlets. So if you really need a mock interview or you want to learn how to create a LinkedIn account, keep track of our Facebook, Instagram, check out our YouTube channel, and you'll get more resources there as well. So outside of career resources or career services, what you're responsible for is to reach out to us, to send us an email, which we'll include at the end of the presentation. You'll need to sign up for Maricopa CareerLink, which you've heard us use the abbreviation MCL. Also coordinate with your employer for the application materials and make sure you're applying to your internship, keeping track of timelines, checking in with your employer, and then just make sure you complete your internship and track your hours.
Again, we had Lindsay Walker, who's the Experiential Learning Coordinator, as well as myself, who's the Event and Social Media Coordinator, and we're here to help. We also have Laura and Izell in our office who are also here to help you out. You can go to our Career Services page to chat with us on Cranium. That's a live chat that's always up when we're here at the office, so 9 to 5. And then we also have scheduled meetings there. You can also go to our Internships tab to see all of the internships we have available. And then you can see our on-demand videos and our on-demand Canvas courses. Here's our social media. We have LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We do all of our live events through YouTube, so you can watch our live events. We also record all of our career panels and career events and place those on YouTube. Okay, well, we're gonna leave you off with a quote to get you inspired for your internship. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be.